blow everyone out of the water with our knowledge, with our energy, with our growth, with our attitude. You have to be committed to excellence. Okay. I didn't say perfection. I said excellence. Okay. You have to be committed to excellence. You better write that down. So faith is a 24-hour commitment. I'm committed to developing 100 new entrepreneurs in my personal organization. I'm committed to helping all the pretty people. I don't care what business you have. This is not business based. This is about the peoples. Okay. And so this is the thing. I need you to understand what your future looks like. Probably the most pitiful person in the world is someone who has sight and has no vision. You've got to have vision of where you're going. See yourself where you want to be. When I left my corporate job, I could see myself successful in my business. I could see myself when I started showing up online. I could see myself attracting my people. I could see it because eyesight is judging on what you see. Mindsight is judging on what you don't see. This is the thing. I don't have 100 new. I already developed hundreds and thousands of people, right? I don't have 100 new yet, but I can see it with my mind sight. I see the women. I see the men. I can see it. Okay. So are you putting yourself in a situation where you see what you want? Every single day, are you working towards that thing? And so if you don't know, I have two boys and my husband and I, and so they're both very, very different. Hashtag mama boys, hashtag mama boys. And so they used to love Legos. When they were younger, they played with Legos. Anybody Legoland in Florida, Legoland in Atlanta, every Legoland possible, we did that trip, okay? And so my one son, my youngest son, he is great. He's a fast learner. And my oldest, he likes to take his time. And so my youngest son, he was just playing with the Legos, and the other one was being very creative and thinking. And all I could see was blocks. Like as a parent, you're like, I just see a lot of Legos laying around. And so my youngest son was just stacking the Legos one after the other. And I said, what are you building? He was like, nothing. I'm just building, Legos. I asked my oldest son because it looked the same. He was just stacking. But he said, I'm building this large glass monument that's the shape of our family, right? And I'm like, really? Is that what you see? He's like, yeah, you don't see it, mommy? And all I see is yellow, blue, green blocks, right? He's like, you don't see it? I'm like, oh. Okay. So that goes to show you he could see it already, right? Even though it didn't look like that to me, he could see it. That's like God doesn't tell your vision or your dreams to everybody. He shows it to you. You're the only person. It wasn't a conference call where he had to show it and tell everybody. He told you. He showed you. So my son could see the glass monument shaped as our family. All I saw was Lego blocks. And you don't have to tell everybody your dream. As long as you can see it, as long as you work for it, it can happen. Obviously, it turned out very well. In the end, I could see it. But it wasn't for me to see it first because he could. So stop asking other people, can they see your vision? Stop asking other people for you to be great. So create, everybody says create a vision board. You've heard many speakers say that. I think that's great. So vision boards give you clear direction of where you want to go in several areas of your life. So they allow you to visualize what your goals, the goals you want to achieve. So vision boards are great. So when you create a physical vision board, you can even touch what represents your vision. Because I created a vision board. I've created many vision boards over my career. But the vision board is a constant reminder of what your priorities are. It's a constant reminder. I hashtag 100 new leaders. I hashtag 100 new winners. Because I'm looking at 100. 100 is happening. Hashtag 100. If you want to learn more about the 100, I already see the 100. Every day I'm putting the 100 in front of me. Okay. And so you have to do that with your dream too. It needs to be a constant reminder every single day. So here's what I've learned. Here are 10 benefits of using a vision board. Write this down. Pretty person will put this in the chat because I got to go today. Got to be somewhere at 2:00. Okay. So write this down. Free business tip. A pretty person got me. Yes. I see the pretty people. Okay. So if I don't get all 10 done, if you're on my newsletter, you get all 10. If you're not, click my link tree. It says free business tips, motivation, and inspiration. Click it so you can be a part of it. So 10 benefits of using a vision board. You're going to get clear on your goals. What's the goal? Okay. Goals mean go all in. GOAL, go all. That's what goals mean. Go all in. You got to have clear, okay, on your goals. What is it that you're doing on a daily basis? What's your IPA on a daily basis? Number one. Number two, okay, it helps you grow. The vision board, to see it, okay, is going to help you grow. Now, this is what it does for me. Number three, it gets me motivated. When I see the 100s, or when I see all of you, in the 3-day ride, taking the business course to enhance your businesses, I get motivated. When I see you giving me all the hearts and the love, I get motivated, right? And so I don't know what it is for you. I get excited and I want to show up again and again and again. Number four that I can tell you is shift your mindset. It's all attitude, baby. Okay. Your attitude determines your altitude. It's attitude. Shift your mindset. I'm always living in my dream. I'm always living someplace else, right? I always can see it. And every day it's like part fantasy. You want to live part fantasy, even though it hasn't happened in the physical yet. Okay. Every day I try to make myself feel happy. That's the next one. Feel happy about it. Man, can you get into that space and you see yourself as the number one author? You see yourself as the best nonprofit. You see yourself as, a top realtor. You see yourself, whatever it is. What would that feel like? Girl, get in that space. I can see it. I can feel it. I get excited about it. And then, of course, obviously, you want to make sure that you connect to areas of your life. It's just not for me business. It is also my family life. It is also, I'm a mom. I'm also a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm a lot of things. So I don't want to be just great in business. I want to be great in all areas of my life. So make sure you have all the things on your vision board. Is this helpful? Is this helpful? And so I don't know how many it is, but it's 10. And if you're my newsletter, you'll get all 10. And so I just want to encourage you. You got to see it before you see it, and you got to seek it before you see it. And so it's so sad if you have sight but don't have vision. How many of you were cheerleaders? If you can't tell, yeah, I was a cheerleader even in college. Okay, and so this is the thing. What I looked at: cheerleaders, they cheer at every game to win, even if the team is losing. They cheer the entire time, because the hope and the dream of winning continues in their mindset, even when the victory has not been won yet. We still cheer because we believe they can come back. We still cheer because we believe they have what it takes. We still cheer because we want them to win. We can see the scoreboard changing. That's how you have to be about yourself and your business. Keep cheering yourself on every single day, even if you don't see it in the physical yet. Girl, it's coming. That scoreboard is about to change. Yeah, that bank account is about to change. Your environment is about to change. So you go ahead and start cheering because it's right here. Anything you can imagine is real. So see yourself where you want to be. Eyesight is judging on what you see. Write this down. A pretty person got me. Eyesight is judging on what you see. Mindsight is judging on what you don't see. Which one would you like? Oh, I love the hearts. Heart me up, girl. Yes, it's kind of pitiful if you have eyesight, but you don't have vision. And we want to change that.